Hey guys, Spunky here, bringing you another video tutorial. I basically covered all of blast mastering in the last video, but I have something a little odd to share with you today. And if we take a look here, we can see that we kind of have a little hybrid deal going on here, and you can see there's no Master Blaster, but I think that we'll be fine without Master Blaster, as we're going for basically a mixture of berserking, mainly berserking, and this build was by U1849KA or 49KA, as I like to call him, and Bob TM on the Borderlands forums. Now, Bob TM, if you're watching this, which you probably will, I didn't, but U1 went ahead and put 3 skill points into Sting Like a Bee, and I know you don't like Sting Like a Bee, but, so you can take these out, it doesn't matter, it's just he had the most success with this, and I tested it out recently, and it's actually really good. This and this go really well together. I guess he put this in here because if you want to go skirmisher, you get that +4 to short fuse, and you can, and you have basically your damage resistance. And since Bob Tim is mainly using a berserker mod, that's what I'm going to be using as well. As this, you get to maximize your blood sport with this calm right here, because it's got +4 into blood sport, and I didn't have a berserker class mod with any health boost, but I think since we're doing a hybrid, this -39% bullet damage resistance is going to be ideal, because that means any bullets that hit us, we're going to take 39% less damage from them. So we have this, that's basically, you know, 89 whatever damage resistance while we're berserking, while we're shooting. So I went ahead and did that, and we also have +90% melee damage, blah blah blah. Bob TM recommends that you have an ogre as your primary, so that's what I'm going to be using. If you don't have an ogre, he said use a good blast repeater. I do not have a blast repeater, so if you guys have one, then he recommends you use that instead of a ogre. And he also recommends that you use a 60% health boost shield just for the added health, which is really good actually. So yeah, that's the skill, or the skill tree. I will post a link in the forums, or on the thread in the forums, for anybody that is interested in this. And this is actually a pretty viable way. I've tested this, and it's actually pretty good. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start off by berserking, and we'll see how that goes, because in berserk you get damage resistance, obviously, even if it's not totally up, and you also get the damage resistance from the mod as well. And as you can see, I'm breaking pretty good phase. And I do think that if any, how is he up in the air? That is confusing. And that's where blasting comes in. You don't always need to use berserk, because you do have, you can use guns, you can use explosive weapons, just like that. And liquidate will help cool down berserk for you. So let's berserk into the next area with our damage resistance and our bullet damage resistance. Doing pretty good actually. I kind of like this build. Devastating guy. You do more melee damage than you would if you were a skirmisher, obviously. But in skirmisher you can get into berserk a lot quicker, and it's a lot more damage per second, which I think is a lot better than doing a lot of damage for a short amount of time. If you can do a lot of damage if you can do a moderate amount of damage, which is what skirmisher does, in a decent amount of time, and then you can, you know, sit for 6 seconds, wait for your cooldown, or however long, you know, and then go back into berserking. I think you're going to do a lot more damage when it comes to that. So as you can see, we just downed right there. But we don't have any diehards, so you have to kind of be really wise about what you do with this build. Let's see if we can get diehard bonuses. We have +4 or Bloodsport. Yeah, see, look, Bloodsport now is crucial. It plays a lot. No. That I forgot about, because I'm an idiot. But Bloodsport is crucial in this build, especially since you're playing a Berserker like 80% of the time like Bot TM does. And if you are, then you want this build, and you want this comm for the bullet damage resistance and the Bloodsport and all that. You kind of want to play off of your class mod. You can still rape some face, so that's good. Shock does a good amount of damage now. And as you can see, Bloodsport, if you even get 1 kill, your health is basically full, which is really nice. Okay, and then if you really wanted though, since you have +4 and short fuse, and you didn't want to wait, you could just put that on. And then switch. If you're playing in multiplayer, it's not really a good idea to do that, because you can still take damage in menus, but if you're playing, you know, solo by yourself, then yeah, you can do that because it's possible to do. So it's a good idea to do that as well. Okay. See, and as you can see, the bullet damage resistance is really helping us here. Same thing with Bloodsport. So yeah, that works out pretty well. It is a viable way to play through Nox. If you choose, if you want to, you know, be able to use ogres and all that while still berserking, this would be the way to go. Definitely. I would highly recommend this if you still wanted to shoot people, if you still wanted to punch. This would be a very viable option. And like I said, you know, like Bob, if you don't like the whole Sting like a bee thing, so you can go ahead and take that off, put it somewhere else, maybe liquidate, doesn't really matter. But yeah, so that was that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a little something interesting. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this series of video guides. If you did, you know, leave a comment if it helped you. If it didn't, leave a comment about what you liked, what you disliked. People on the forums, if you like this, you know, say so. If I missed a couple things, you know, feel free to tell me. I'll include them in text on the thread. You know, just basically anything to help people that want to try Brick is what all this is for. So, thank you guys for watching. I am Spunky, and I will see you guys later.